Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. Hit that like button, man. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about this shit, man, because it's right down my alley. And this is what we do. So, for those who've been following the channel, they know that I talk about narcissistic abuse. You know what I'm saying? They know I talk about red pill, topics. This is definitely a red pill topic. You know what I'm saying? So, come to find out, Nia Long husband, it was caught cheating with a coworker, which obviously it ain't about him getting caught, it's about him getting told on. So that's what happened. Somebody told it. It could have been another coworker who knew they was dealing with each other, obviously a hater in some form or fashion, you know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. But what the number one topic is why is he cheating on Nia Long? Okay, why does man cheat on Nia Long? Out of all people, Nia Long has never been involved in a scandal. And people really respect her, women and men. She's always brought up in so many different tracks and verses and rap music with, people talking about how they want a Nia Long. They, have a wife with a Nia Long. You always saying this shit. So the number one question is that why this man is cheating on her? Well, I can't say that I know his sole reason because I'm not him. But what I can say is that this is a former professional basketball player who has probably all his life always had options and always been able to do what he got to do. He obviously got to have some type of game because he's with Nia Long. And she definitely seems like she supports him. I mean, we don't know what go behind closed doors, so I don't want you to think I'm condoning cheating, anything like that. But it ain't about nobody being safe. It's all about the mentality of the man. See, how some people feel is like, okay, well, how can he do something like that? Like, she's like different, she's special. But when you have a mind of abundance, when you have the mentality to where like, hey, obviously this man he feel comfortable enough to do this. It's something that he knows. It's something that is going on. And like, she's a very successful woman. So who knows? I don't know if she's the sweetest, nicest, humblest woman it is. I mean, she has probably on a more scale of like, I guess famous wise, she's more successful. So people do acknowledge her and they do know her more than him. Like I didn't even know, I remember him, but I didn't even know who he was because I couldn't, his name, I remember his name, but I remember he played with the Spurs. But he wasn't like a player that was out here like just game changing. He was a player that was that made a difference on a championship team. But I think he mainly was coming off the bench. But he was a solid player though. But Nia Long has starred in movies. You know what I'm saying? She's been all over the place. Everybody knows her. And, the first thing you would think that she probably can go out here and get in a man, she won't. So why would he do this to her? Why would he have an affair with a woman? Maybe because he just it might have been easy for him to do. It might have been just too easy. Him being in the facility, him being, I think she worked on the team. She might have been like who knows what she did, but apparently she was some type of form of, I don't know, I don't know if it's a trainer or, I had to do my research. I don't know what she did, but she was a part of the team. She definitely was a part of the team in some kind of way. But why do men do this? Because they can, but it depends on the type of man. Like, he knows that he doesn't need her to validate, his success. Like, if she left him, then she just would leave him. But it wouldn't be something to where like she's killing his career because he's a made man, he's a coach. So I think that part, I mean, now trust me now, he wasn't anticipating on getting caught. Whoever did that, they did it for whatever reason they did, but somebody told on him for that reason. Now, what happens is he's suspended. I don't know, he's suspended without pay, he's suspended with what he's suspended on. But one thing about him, he's proven he's a good coach. So, you know, he's a main man when it comes to that. Now, his character is being displayed. And normally what happens in these situations with a lot of women, I don't know Nia Long's going to do this, but they normally be forgiven and giving it a chance, and, you know, they might tighten up, you know, because this is a decent looking brother, you know, who got told on, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, it's going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? And the more successful most men are, they might take that chance. You know, it's always a gamble. You know, I don't know how wide open he was about it or was with it, but I mean, whatever it is, it got into the hands of the wrong person, and they didn't mind airing him out, like whoever it was. So they didn't mind telling his boss, and that's definitely a serious allegation and situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing you play with when it comes to your job, especially kind of responsibility and the type of job he has. You know, so that's definitely something that's very serious. Now, what I can recommend and what I can like assume what was going to happen if he cared anything about his marriage. I mean, who knows what level they on? I mean, it hasn't been nothing leaked out that they having problems, but hopefully, man, he can prove himself. You know, do something. It's a very difficult situation to be in. I've been in that situation before, and if you really love that person, if you really give a fuck, and I'm pretty sure he does, in some kind of way, he's gonna have to show this woman if she's still willing to work it out or be with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Nia Long can go out here and she can be with anybody, but obviously she doesn't care about that because she's with him. You know, she don't care about being with a big name person. Like, she's with him because she loves him and she liked the way he treated her. You know, obviously. He had money, but it's kind of like when you get to a certain point in life, you know, money is money. You know, if you can be with somebody who can make more money than you, but at the same time, if y'all going to a restaurant and if the price is $50, you got $50, she got $50. It don't matter who got the most money. It's about if you can be able to pay the $50. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit, man. At the end of the day, you know, most men, if they can get away with it, if they think that it's worth it, you know, they would do it. But do I believe this is his first time doing something like this? I don't. You know, I believe it's something that he probably have done before, that he's probably comfortable doing, and that's pretty much it, you know, and that's just a chance he took. But, you know, I'm just like, at the end of the day, man, you're gonna be with somebody, man, be with them. You know, if you unhappy, if you not satisfied, if you know, somebody that something's wrong, you know, this is not the way to go about handling it. I think you should go about another way about handling it, but you shouldn't do it this way. But who knows? We're not them. You know, but at the end of the day, hey, look, I hope they be able to work things out. But this is an eye-opener for a lot of women because they are realizing that, you know, shit, everybody has the same problems and issues as you do. It don't matter if you got the most money, if he got the most money, if you're successful, if he's more successful. Like, it's all about the desire. But most men who are in a situation where they don't need you, they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. That's just what it is. They gonna take that chance and they gonna do it because You know, if losing you is the only thing, and it depends on how much they love you, but if losing you is the only thing that they're going to have to face out of that, shit, they might take that chance, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you for real. But anyway, that's my free game for the day, man. Y'all be easy.